Here we're just going to show a simple kind of installation on the rear brakes that we sell on our website. The Zoom quad piston brakes that are used on the Inmotion RS Lite, normal RS, Midnight Lite. For the Jet, you might need spacers. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't checked on a Jet, but you should be pretty good because they're very similar on how their spacing are and the brake types they use. Huge improvement over the stock Zoom brakes is that this leaks here because on the stock ones, they move and pivot. So what happens over time, the rubber seal behind here starts leaking. I've seen multiple RS lights, RSs in my store where this is leaking. That's why I did not want to go with the pivoting one. And with that, you can loosen the screw and adjust this if you'd like without it leaking and getting air in. So if you do want to adjust it, you can. We kind of have them set at the right angles for when you get it. Like I would talk about in our YouTube short, the biggest thing is the brake pads have a bigger bite. What happens is these sit a lot lower on the rotor and they're longer and wider, and then the heat sinks also help with the dissipation. And then being ceramic, it makes a huge improvement on how long your brake pads actually last, because these get so hot because the motor gets hot, transfer heat to the rotor. You know, a two-piece rotor, you might get away and not have as much heat, but these one-piece extra thick rotors that we also sell on our site too, they, as the stock ones are, it's worth it. I like them a lot. They don't bend, they don't warp. So they come pre-filled. You literally just unscrew this, and all you have to do is you're gonna put the rubber boot on that it comes with. This is gonna go on, this is gonna go on. And then you literally unscrew the brake handle when you have it up there. This goes into here and you just tighten this with 8 mil. You know, it's not rocket science. You know, these are all pre-set up. You can disconnect these two. If you want, you can use the stock brake handles if you have an original RS because they're the same ones. We do give new ones. It's kind of nice because the brake handles do wear out, and I've watched these things get loose. And then these have improved handle length, you know, and a little nub on the end, so they're a little bit nicer for when you're gripping and doing those big braking. But like I said, they come with the mini Lite cable that's all set. These will be ready. Make sure you have the pistons pushed in flat all the way. We try to, every kit before we send them out, we double verify that to make sure they are. But if the pistons do get pushed out in any which way, you need to make sure they're flush, because we check each one to make sure within the tolerances that you'll have enough space for this extra thick rotor, because it's 2.3 millimeter. Other rotors on the market are 2. So the Jet only has a 2 millimeter rotor on it, not 2.3. This is the only 2.3 one-piece rotor they make. Everybody else is using 2. And I use those on my other scooters, so I know that. I've seen like other people talking about it on other YouTube channels, won't state names, but they're making claims about certain things about the rotors and the brakes that they're selling, and they're actually not really high quality. You know, there's certain ones you want to look for. I've had multiple customers use these in real time on multiple RSs, so I know they work. The biggest thing is too is I really like these brake handles because they have these big reservoirs and a lot more extra brake fluid, or mineral oil technically. So then that way it's just better. You don't have to worry about if you get an air bubble as much. It's less likely because you can see that reservoir if you get air in your inside there when you pump. So that way you'll tell. We can't guarantee that the lines that are pre-filled and everything is that you won't get air in your line during installation. We hope you don't. I double check each one and actually re-bleed some of them to make sure that none of them do have air in the factory when we get them from, because I've had issues when we sell a lot of quantity of these. But you do get the heatsink brake pads. You get 2 brake handles, left and right, all the hardware to install. Extra pieces of hardware too, just in case you want to cut the lines and you want to modify it for your own use, which you shouldn't have to. But those are the biggest improvements. It's the brake handles and then the quad piston. The bite sits so much lower on here. It is just phenomenal in the sense of the braking power you increase. And then the heatsink brake pads just help a lot with these hyper scooters. They weigh so much, heavier users, the heat. So make sure you think about that. And then we all have our shock improvement. That this one also has upgrade shocks on them too. So this unit's much different than a stock RS, a Lite. So there's a lot of improvements, but the biggest improvement on these units, it's these brakes, man. So we sell these. We might run a deal on Black Friday. Don't know yet. The big thing I like about these two, there's no cotter pin. They use a screw. So this is really nice. There's a nice set screw that goes through every time. And then there's a little metal piece that goes on the end. But that's a huge improvement right there alone, where you don't have to mess with the cotter pin. But we give you all the hardware you need, mounting stuff. We include spacers just in case if there is some variance, because of the Chinism, I have seen it. But you shouldn't need it necessarily. But the biggest improvement, like I will say one last time, is the bite. It sits lower, huge improvement, better braking. And then another issue too is the stock brakes always leak here at the seal. I've seen multiple ones. even zoom brakes on like an Apollo I just fixed the other day. I had to redo all the rubber seals in here on this Apollo, I think it was a Ghost. And that had zoom brakes, the same zoom brakes that are on the Inmotion RS. And they were leaking like crazy. I had an RS come in here with 300 miles. His whole front brake was leaking also. And I had to replace the whole caliper and redo it all. So that's why we did not go with the zoom to have the motion and just the solid here, because then that way we don't have to worry about, as time ages, these rubber seals in here, they move up and down, just like on the nut brakes. That's why I like nut brakes a lot. I wanted to go with them, but I don't like their brake handles. These brake handles in the Zoom are just so much superior. And then you can't get them in 3-pin. They don't make 3-pin, and then you lose your regen. And nobody wants to lose your regen. So if you change out the brakes and you don't have the real 3-pin brake sensor, you run into the situation where you don't have your regenerative brakes anymore in the app, because it's only 2-pin. And that's another problem with the nut brakes. They're not 3-pin. So there's only so many 3-pin true, we'll say, regen brakes that are on the market that are used. And because of that, a lot of other ones are real simple, where they just hit the brake handle and the regen engages. This has a little bit more fancy stuff with the extra pin and how the sensors work. So because of that, you're kind of limited on what we can use on the RS to work within a scope of being quality. But these are way better brake handles than nut, just way better. I do like the nut calipers a little bit more, but these Zoom ones do have the improvement with the screw, and that's what I really like. So, but overall, the biggest thing, it's the bite. They're plug and play. They're pre-filled with oil. You don't have to worry about, bleeding them or anything off the bat. That's why I like the bigger reservoirs, and you can see them. And then that way we can check if there's air bubbles inside here before we ship them. But we try to check over every kit before we mail them out. Try to keep up the quality, because I'd rather have people be happy than, just mail a ton out and then people be like pissed. I mean, it takes more labor, but having less customer service issues is worth it on every level for me. But yeah, make sure you check them out. We sell them on our website. Sometimes they're on sale, but sometimes they're not. Tariffs kind of made this difficult, importing stuff and getting stuff custom made. It's not as easy as it used to be. But they're plug and play. We might have the front brake pre-assembled with the brake handle, like they come from Inmotion, but that's debatable yet. We'll probably just leave them so you can just run the cables yourself, just in case if people want to cut the cables and change the lengths. But we're speccing them to the RS here and on the other units, so that way we give you extra brake cable length, and there'll be a little extra slack, so that way you should be good. And I'd rather have you have a little extra for the rear, so then that way if you want to adapt it or how you choose to run it through the unit, which isn't too difficult, you just follow the brake line, push it through, and that's why we don't have this plugged in to this, so that way you can run it. But this is filled with fluid, plug and play, boom, bada bing. Like I said, little washer, spade washer, boom, boom, boom. Goes in like this, plug and play. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, comments, ask away. Hopefully I can be helpful.